Hello and welcome to Sense Business YouTube channel. Today we'll cover a very important topic, forms of business. In this lesson we'll cover franchises, cooperatives, and public sector organizations. For more information and to find a lot of useful business tips, make sure you visit sensebusiness.co.uk. So let's start with franchises. A franchises exist when a company sells to another business the right to use their name and sell their goods and services. So a franchisee is the person who buys the right to use the name and pays a fee to the franchisor. So the person that is buying is franchisee, the person that's selling is franchise. So the franchisor gains because he can expand with lower costs and still remain control. The franchisee gains because he has to spend less money than if he had developed his own products and brand name. There's also lower risks for franchisee because the name and products are already established and a lot of people already know. So you're kind of investing into something that you know is successful and a lot of people are already know it and are buying it. So the franchisee may not like the fact that he has less control. He will have to keep up to a set of rules. The franchisor makes all the product designs and marketing decisions, so you don't really have much of decisions. But there's a high possibility of you making the money because the business is very well known. The franchisee pays a loyalty on the year's turnover, so that's the total sales revenue and will have to pay this whether there's any profit or not. If there's any profit, you will get to keep it, so it's good. So here are some very well known brands: KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, Subway's, Pizza Hut. These are some very famous brands, and I am sure you have come across them. And this takes us to cooperatives. So, a cooperatives can be made up of workers, consumers, or producers. Examples of cooperatives are Coffee Direct and Sunkist. In workers' cooperatives there are few chances of industrial relationship problems as there are no conflicts of objectives. The workers are usually motivated because they are working for themselves. A cooperative business is one in which a group of people come together to trade for the benefit of those in the group. However, it is hard for cooperatives to expand because the more members there are, the harder it is to make decisions. I think you figure that out. If there's more than one person, then the decision gets harder. But this is cooperative, so there could be 5, 10 different people, 10 different people with different skills, and they will all have different experience in different fields. So decisions might become harder because the person in this field might not understand what his comment. And that's which brings us to the next point. Members of cooperatives become involved in making decisions about which they have no knowledge or experience of. So that's a disadvantage for cooperative. And this brings us to the next sector, which is public sector organizations. So the public sector is any organization that's owned by the government and run on behalf of the people. Some services are public sector because they are considered to be vital. For example, the National Health Service. Imagine if the National Health Service was privatized. I don't know if you are watching the news in the United Kingdom, but recently United Kingdom is about to come out of the EU and they are making a deal with America where Donald Trump is has said somehow that the National Health Service might be privatized, so he'll start charging people. Now, not many people in the UK are liking this idea because it costs hundreds of thousands in America or thousands to go see your doctor and to get treatment, and if you have an uh, operation. Anyway, I don't live in America, so I'm not sure about it, but that's what I've heard on news. So I'm guessing it must be really expensive in America, and that's why privatizing the National Health Service must be have cost the public a lot of money because the main aim will be to make profit. They won't care what the public really wants. So privatization means putting public sector organization into private hands. So they can set up their prices, they can control what they do, and they can kind of tell people what services they are going to provide because it's a private company. They can do whatever they want. Whereas when it's public sector, then it's owned by the government, it's paid by the taxes. So some example of public sector would be the army, the BBC, the post office, um, are some examples of the public sector organizations. So we have some fors and against for privatization. So there's two different groups of people who agree with privatization and a group of people that don't agree with privatization. So we'll first cover for. So privatization encourages people to own shares. Decisions are made faster, cost the government less, increases competition, increases efficiency. People that don't like privatization say monopolies are created which may charge too much. Decisions might not be in the best interest of the public because profit might be the motive or the main aim or objective of a business would be to make the maximum profit so it can pay off the shareholders and the directors and the bosses. Private companies might not invest enough money in something that is vital for the public. Competition can waste money because more than one business is providing the service. Job losses. So people will start to lose jobs. So let's just understand nationalization. Nationalization means that the money needed to run the organization usually comes from taxes. So taking private business into public ownership, that is into public sector organizations. Please do not confuse public sector organization with public limited companies. In my previous video, Business Ownership, I've explained what a limited company is. So go ahead and watch that if you don't know the difference between these two. Nationalization has not been popular with governments as it is seen as telling the public what they need rather than giving them the choice of a range of services. This can be unpopular as not everyone benefits equally from the services, and some people may contribute who do not directly use the service at all. I have prepared 10 questions which I'd like you to answer for me. so that I know that you have understood everything covered in this PowerPoint presentation. So, first, what is franchise and which of these are advantages of being a franchise? So, A, B, C, or D. Over what things will a franchisee have no control? What is meant by turnover? Give two examples of franchisee. Name three types of cooperative. Why are some services in the public sector? Which of the following are public sector organizations? What does nationalization mean? What are the reasons for privatization? So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video. Just so that you know, I'm giving an iPhone away. So if you are interested in getting an iPhone, then all you need to do is go to my website here, and so just go to the link which will be in the description of this video that I'll upload, and you'll find a link where it says get your code to win an iPhone, and simply click on that. It will take you to the website, and all you need to do is click on get my winning number. So this would be your code. Come back and copy that into the comment section below with the answers, and you could be the winner of a brand new iPhone. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Take care for now.